All right, DeMar, what were some of the things that were emphasized today in practice based on kind of how last night ended up?
We just got out here, worked on a couple things offensively. We watched the film. We watched the end of the fourth quarter. Just so we can see our mental mistakes that we made on the defensive end and what we could have did better offensively. But I think today was mainly just getting our offensive schemes down packed. We didn't really dwell too much on the defensive end today. That's pretty much what it was today.
Obviously, Sacramento, you had to score, but this team, the Golden State Warriors, I mean, they force you to keep a certain pace. How do you guys control playing your game, but still trying to put some points on the board?
First of all, we can't get caught up in the Steph Curry show or the atmosphere. How it's going to be tomorrow in the arena. We got to go out there and play disciplined basketball on the defensive end. Understand they're going to make tough shots. That's what they do. And not let that deter us from, our game plan. And, if we stick to that, play solid and do what we need to do offensively and make everything tough on them, I think we'll be all right.
Understanding that they're going to make crazy shots, as you said, and contested shots, how tough is it mentally to stay engaged in that process, even knowing that those shots are going to fall?
Right. It's not really tough when you understand that's just what they do. You got one of the best shooters in the game of basketball. It's going to happen. You just got to understand. If you understand that and stay disciplined and don't pay it no mind and don't get caught up into the oohs and ahs of the crowd, it should be all right.
At what point, DeMar, tomorrow, because as we've all talked about, it's going to happen, will all of you have to collectively look at each other and say, this is it, this is what we've been talking about, now let's stay in what we have to do to make sure that we don't fall victim to all of this. The crowd will be going wild, they'll be making tough shots. At what point do you guys look at each other and say, this is what we knew would happen?
Honestly, soon as that ball get thrown up for a tip ball, that's when we really got to understand, we in it, and it's going to be a dogfight from the start to the end, and we got to stay on course from then on out. I think once we understand that and understand the type of basketball they play, you got to give them credit. They're all the champions. We just got to go out there and play our game and accept the challenge, honestly.